Hi guys, today we're going to take a look at Seacrest Serpents. This is the birthing grounds respawn of Seacrest Serpents for a level 200 plus knight. So, looking at the results, you can expect somewhere around 2.1 kk raw experience, which is about 3.2 on 150, and the profit is actually pretty good as well. I think on average you can get somewhere around 400k per hour. The profit is kind of dependent on the price of the crest of the deep seas, I believe this item here is called, which is a part of the speed set. Which often is quite expensive, definitely on PvP world as well. And also the Seacrest pearls, which are used in the quest, also sometimes quite valuable. So make sure to check the price of those and slowly be selling them on the market. They're definitely worth more than the NPC price. And that's what drives a bit of variability in the profit. However, even ignoring those items, you can probably expect something about 400k per hour in profit, which is really, really great for this level EK. The overall tier rating for this spawn, in my opinion, is about B+. Difficulty is about 8 out of 10. It's actually kind of difficult at level 200. The Seacrest Serpents do a surprisingly high amount of damage when you've got like 6 of them on you. Can be a bit tricky, so actually do be careful. On the other hand, it does get much easier very quickly. At level 300, it's like trivial. You can do sleepwalking in this respawn, but at level 200, it's still pretty tough. So I definitely recommend at least 200 and supreme health potions before you come here. Bestiary is pretty cool. You get to complete some bestiaries which are otherwise quite difficult to do. I mean, this is the only place to complete the Seacrest bestiary anywhere. So you definitely will want to come here at some point to complete that. It'll take you about 5 hours for Seacrest Serpents. While you do that, you'll also complete Sea Serpents and Deep Sea Blood Crabs if you don't have them. And also you can complete the Shark Bestiary in about 10 hours. So if you only want to do Seacrest, you'll get like 500 sharks halfway through to completing the Shark Bestiary as well, which is kind of tough normally. So it's yeah, pretty good. Loads of bestiaries to progress on. You've also got some other monsters like abyssal calamaris, some quarras, some young sea serpents as well, but not in very high numbers, so they're not really going to add up all that much. Moving on, like I mentioned, level 200 plus minimum. For the access, you will need to complete the 20 miles beneath the sea quest, which takes somewhere between 30 to 60 minutes. This depends on how familiar you are with the quest. I can do it in about 30 minutes, although if you're doing it for the first time, it will probably take you 60 minutes or longer because there's a little bit of reading and understanding what you have to do, but actually, ultimately, it's not that difficult. For weapons, you will want to use your energy weapon, ideally. Otherwise, physical weapon is fine. And otherwise, earth weapon is also fine. So whatever you have available at your level in your skill group. Another note is that you can encounter Crustacea gigantica, the shrimp. So if you want to, you can also get extra 50 points by doing bestiary on those. Or perhaps you can mount it as well with the giant shrimp if you so want to. Usually in my experience, I encounter 1 or 2 during the whole bestiary. They can randomly spawn in place of the abyssal calamaris. So yeah, something to look out for. Also, similarly, you can also trigger the Renegade Quora raid. This is the mini world change from killing the Seacrest Serpents. You can read up a bit more about that as well. Also gives you a bit of a chance to progress a super rare bestiary, which is the Renegade Quarras, which is very difficult to complete. Moving on, this place can be effectively by knights and paladins. Maybe mages, I wouldn't really think so, and I don't think this place is really big enough for duos or full team hunts. Probably not very comfortable. I recommend all standard imbuements and prioritizing physical protection followed by death protection. As you can see, it's 66 physical, 21% death, 6% life drain. Moving on, supplies per hour, I use about 2,500 strongman, it's about 250 supremes. I don't have any charms for the wheel. I just recommend standard health, lesser gem, and maybe like +1 skill in your wheel. Nothing major. And the character you'll see in the video is level 201 EK with 112 sword skill with loyalty and no praise. Also no charms active either. So this is the northwest section of the Seacrest Serpents, the birthing grounds. So I'm going to try and draw out how I do it here. It's kind of complicated, a lot of going up and down and levitating and stuff, so hopefully you can follow. But anyway, you actually come in somewhere like around here and you levitate down here. This is one of the biggest pulls that you're going to do, somewhere around here, your first one. Quite a dangerous one, so this is probably the toughest one actually in the whole respawn, the very first one that you do, so do pay attention. I think there's like usually like 8-9 monsters in here, so I have to watch out for that one. Anyway, after you do it, you go up here, you come out here, you go down, and then you do a pull in this room. You then levitate back up, then you go here, down the stairs. Then you do a pull around here, also quite a big one. Then you go back up the ladder, and then you sort of go east, do a pull around here, go down the stairs. Then you do a pull around here. Then you get out and levitate up to here. Again, go down the ladder or stairs, do a pull somewhere around here. Then usually a second one somewhere around here. Then you go up the stairs, do a couple of pulls here, usually one here, and you levitate down somewhere around here and sort of backtrack, killing monsters that spawned between you coming here and to this section. And you probably want to restart somewhere like in this section here again at the start, similarly to how I've done it. Maybe you want to start with this one on your way back, then do this one, and then sort of restart. See how the respawn on your server is, see how fast you're killing. This is basically the section that you want to be killing though, the sort of northwest section. This is where the density of the Seacrest Serpents is the best, so you can complete the bestiary the fastest. I know it's a little bit complicated on the on this little graph here, so ideally you should just watch one little loop about what I'm doing just to get a feel for it. It's not too complicated once you get a hang of it, and yeah, the respawn otherwise I think it's pretty decent. It's been rebalanced recently. Profit is great, experience is okay, bestiary that you can't get anywhere else, so definitely worthwhile. Anyway, that's what I have for you today in this one, so thank you very much for watching. I'll play the video now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.